Intelligence isn't exposed when you're performing. It's exposed when you're unprepared, when you don't have the answer, when things get uncertain, when your brain has to improvise. That's where the real signal appears, because psychology shows something most people ignore. Your IQ isn't just what you know, it's how your mind behaves in real time. And those behaviors? They're subtle, automatic, hard to fake. But once you see them, you can't unsee them. So here are 7 subtle habits that quietly reveal your true IQ. We tend to think of intelligence as something static, a number, a label. But research suggests it's far more dynamic. Your intelligence is expressed through patterns, how you focus, adapt, and regulate your thinking. Psychology shows that everyday behaviors, small, almost invisible ones, are reflections of deeper processes like metacognition, cognitive load management, and attentional control. In other words, it's not about what you know, it's about how your brain operates when no one's evaluating you. Let's break down what that looks like. 1. You pause before responding. Something happens, and instead of reacting instantly, you hesitate, just for a moment. This is inhibitory control, your brain overriding automatic reactions. Most people react, some people process. This doesn't mean slow thinking, it suggests controlled thinking. And that small pause, that's where better decisions are made. 2. You notice when you're confused. You're listening, reading, or watching something, and suddenly you think, wait, this doesn't make sense. That's metacognition. Your ability to monitor your own understanding. This doesn't mean you know everything. It suggests you detect gaps faster, and that's a key marker of higher level thinking. 3. You simplify instead of complicate. When something is complex, you naturally break it down. You make it clearer for yourself or others. This reflects cognitive efficiency. Your brain reduces unnecessary load. This doesn't mean the idea is simple. It suggests you understand it deeply enough to make it simple. 4. You're comfortable saying, I don't know. Instead of guessing or pretending, you admit it. I don't know. This is intellectual humility, separating your identity from your knowledge. This doesn't mean low confidence. It suggests accuracy over ego, because real intelligence doesn't need to pretend. 5. You mentally simulate outcomes. Before making a decision, your mind runs scenarios. If I do this, what happens next? This is predictive processing, your brain modeling possible futures. This doesn't mean overthinking. It suggests structured foresight. You're not just reacting, you're preparing. 6. You catch your own biases. You form an opinion, then you question it. Am I missing something? This is cognitive reflection. Most people rely on mental shortcuts, but some people audit them. This doesn't mean you're always right. It suggests you're less likely to stay wrong. 7. You feel when something doesn't add up. Everything seems fine, but something feels off. You can't explain it yet, but your brain keeps pulling at it. This is cognitive dissonance detection. Your mind spotting inconsistencies. This doesn't mean suspicion. It suggests sensitivity to hidden errors. And that's where deeper insight begins. So what do these habits really show? That intelligence isn't something you turn on. It's something you express constantly in small pauses, quiet realizations, and subtle decisions. It's not about knowing more. It's about thinking better. Because once you become aware of these patterns, you can refine them. And that's where intelligence becomes flexible, trainable, something you can improve. So take a moment and reflect. Which of these habits do you see in yourself?